Welcome back. I organized my incense yesterday. Did you notice? I'm missing something, aren't I? All right, now we're ready to go. This is Carl Jung, part 32. Carl Jung's Black Books, part 32 on chicken philosophy. 32, the number of paths of the Sefer Yetzirah. Let's see if I'm too rusty to rattle off the Hermetic correspondences, the parts of the Tree of Life according to Athanasius Kircher, the Jesuit priest. By the way, if you're into Jesuit priests, then A.
Kinky.
And B, check out Teilhard de Chardin. It's another playlist on this. Anyway, this is a little loud, isn't it? Don't you think? All right. Before we get started, running through all 32. Keter, Chokmah, Binah, Chesed, Gebura, Tiferet, Netzach, Hod, Yesod, Malkut, Fool, Magician, High Priestess, Empress, Emperor, Hierophant, Lovers, Chariot, Strength, Hermit, the Wheel of Fortune, Justice, Hanged Man, Death, Temperance, the Devil, Tower, the Moon, the Star, Pei Tzadikof, the Star, the Moon, Resh, the Sun, Shin, Judgment, Tav, the universe, or the world. All right, so if you watch this all the way through to the end, then I'll actually run through the 32 names of the intelligences. I don't have those memorized, but I do have them printed, thanks to my trusty new printer right here. So we'll save that for the end, but for now. By the way, it's like the day before Christmas Eve, if you will, which is why we're listening to jazzy coffee house Christmas music. It's got to be done, you know. Right. There's a thing we're doing now, isn't there? Because Carl Jung has runes, and though they're not the same as the, what we usually think of when we hear the word runes, i.e. the runes, nonetheless, at any rate, we're going to find out. By the way, that last one, the partnership for his love letters to his soul was perfect. The partnership between Jung and his anima, right? But for today, the rune is da-da-da-da, backwards Z. All right, so let's put that right there. And we'll leave that there for the duration of the episode, as we did last time. And let's find out what it means. And then we'll get started. So the general gist is, missing. Here, it's a little different. I think that must be it, because there's no other one that matches exactly with what is on there. And it says wholeness. Oh, well, we like wholeness, don't we? With a W, anyway. All right, so let's find out a little more. The sun. Wholeness, the sun. Okay, that's all we need to know. That's the theme for this episode. The wholeness, the sun, the Starbucks Christmas music playlist, and the 32 paths of the Sefer Yetzirah. We're on to something. Okay. November 15th, 1913. Quote. No, that's not a quote, that's a footnote. My child, you are not God. How could you be God? You are my soul, and I am not allowed, not yet, to know why you call yourself, quote, child, end quote, and why a girl. I despair. How can I manage it? How and what should I express? How and what are both underlined. My soul, I will continue my story as this seems to be the next step. Parentheses, one must know how to do the next steps, next underlined, by the way, regardless of the scornful laughter that the devil sets up below the heart, those cowardly ear whisperers and 2-inch-high poison mixers. Speak for yourself, dude, no. I carry my burden and am myself a burden, and mockery and whip and torment of the cross. That was almost a sentence. End parentheses. So listen, my soul, regardless of the scornful laughter of my own devils, I continue talking to you. I think further back to my 19th year of age, when a dream, underlined, decided upon my career choice. First I saw in a dense undergrowth of a solitary region a quiet dark water, a pond, and in its middle swam the most fantastic of animals, roughly comparable to a many-colored jellyfish. This animal aroused in me the highest intellectual curiosity, so that I awoke with a pounding heart. And soon thereafter, I had a second dream. I was in a dark forest, where I found a small hill, like a charcoal kiln. All right. A hill like a charcoal kiln. Okay. I poked it with my foot and discovered in it, to my greatest surprise, the bones of prehistoric animals, which also sparked off the greatest curiosity in me. These dreams motivated me to the study of the natural sciences, and that led me to medicine. Why must I tell you all that, my soul? Why do you chain me to this book? And why do you drive my pen so furiously? And if I had to go a long way and hurry to cover it, As if I had to go a long way and hurry to cover it. Why all this? Forgive the din of mockery that rises in me. Why? Why is the music not playing? What the hell is going on? It paused itself. Did it pause itself again? Is there a ghost in here pausing it? No. It's just fucking around. Okay, well that's a relief. Where was I? He was apologizing for the mocking and all this good stuff. Yes. Forgive the yes. I trust you that it's not in vain and will not turn into empty agony. Neither vanity, nor thirst for glory, nor any other meaningless striving are able to lead me to this, that. That is crossed out. Yet you, my soul, want me to do this. What strange new things are happening to me? Says the 11-year-old with something happening at 3 a.m. Never mind, it's surely not the same thing. I know too much not to see on what swaying bridges I go. Yet I follow you, you command. I follow. Where are you leading to? Forgive my human apprehension, brim full of knowledge. My foot hesitates to follow you. Into what mist and darkness does your path lead? Must I also learn to do without meaning? Meaning being underlined. If this is what you demand, then so be it. This hour belongs to you. What is there where there is no meaning? Only nonsense or madness. Both nonsense and madness underlined. It seems to me. Whoever said there had to be meaning? I mean, really. I guess if you tell everyone when they're 5 that there's Santa Claus and also church and stuff, and you're telling them there's meaning, there's meaning, there's meaning, there's meaning, there's meaning. And then like when they're like 13 or 14, they're like, wait a minute, what if there's no meaning? But if you had just let them grow up from a baby to an adult without learning that word, meaning, never mind, I'll just keep reading. Not making my point very clearly. If this is yes, what or there, yes, surprise meaning? No. Or is there also a supreme meaning? Supreme and meaning are both underlined. Is that your, underlined, meaning, my soul? Look how I limp after you on crutches of understanding. Forgive me, my light. I am a man, and you stride like a god. Okay. I mean, this was early on, obviously. We're reading this in order, so we're right at the beginning of the Black Books, basically. What torture! I must return to myself, to my smallest things. Smallest is underlined. Must be very small. About 2 inches and cranking out poison. No. I want to be careful, way below the heart. I want to be careful and say, what? I had learned to see other things as large, and had compared those with the things of my soul, and had discovered that they were small, even pitiably small. You force me to see them as large, so make them large. Is that your aim? I follow, but it terrifies me. Terrifies is underlined. It was not boredom or tedium, as I just thought before. Cross out the word before. As I just thought in an appearing manner. Forgive the never-resting doubt in this hour chosen by you as your holy hour. I disrupt your divine peace, but hear also my doubts. Otherwise I cannot follow, since your meaning is a supreme meaning, and your steps are the steps of a god. Not even, cross out not even. It is not even my language is underlined, that flows, cross out flows, speaks through my pen. Oh, if I only knew what you want, exclamation point. But I must not think either. Even thought, underlined, as I understand it, should no longer be? You want that too? I should give myself completely into your hands. But who are you? Who is this? Hello? Sorry. You see, I do not trust you. Not once to trust. Is that my love for you? My joy in you? Is this the way to welcome a friend? Do I not trust every valiant man, every honorable woman, and not you, my soul? Your hand lies heavy on me, but I am willing. I am willing. Sorry. Have I not rendered my best to love men and trust them? And should I not render this to you, my own soul, or rather the soul by which I am owned? Yes, I see how you guide me. I recognize your wise schooling. You convince me and I follow. Paragraph. Where to? Someone cries in me. Be quiet and remain silent, because I speak with my soul. End parentheses. Forget my soul, my pathetic hesitation, my fickle and pitiful doubt. I know it is ignoble to doubt you. I am only a man, and you know how difficult it is for this man to set aside the beggar's pride he takes in his own thought. Quote, without talking back from now on, I will... Oh, that's not a quote again, that's a footnote. Without talking back from now on, I will continue to tell you how I caught sight of a woman 3 years ago whose soul seemed to me more valuable than my marital anxiety. That's one way to put it. I conquered my fear out of love for her, but you wanted it that way and gave me a dream, which rendered a decision. I dreamed then, parentheses, it was shortly after Christmas, 1912. On brand for this episode, I might add. The Christmas special, like Doctor Who and Shiite. End quote, end parentheses, that I was sitting with my children in a marvelous and richly furnished tower chamber, an open columned hall. We were sitting at a round table, whose top was a marvelous dark green stone. This is a formica table. Green is its color. No, that's not what it said. Suddenly, a seagull or dove flew in and landed with light feathers on the table. I admonished the children to be quiet, so that they would not scare away the beautiful white bird. Suddenly, this little bird turned into a child of 8 years, a small blonde girl, and ran around playing with my children in the marvelous colonnades. Right. Then the child suddenly turned into the gull or dove. She said the following to me, quote, all of this is underlined. Only in the first hour of the night can I become human, while the male dove is busy with the 12 dead. End quote. With these words, the bird flew away and I awoke. My decision was made. I had to give all my faith and trust to this woman. You know, my soul, what blessing, underlined, was bestowed through that upon me, my wife, and my house. I cannot express it all in words. What flourishing and beauty sprang from that for me. I do not want to talk about the torments that I rightfully had to endure. All these are more than offset by the abundance of beauty and elevation which I was allowed to experience. This dream still stands right in front of me, and my understanding does not suffer to exhaust it. Cross out the word each. That speech of the dove, what does it mean? The, quote, early hours of the night, end quote, seem to be your hours, my soul. But who is the male dove? Who are the 12 dead? And what is the male dove doing in the realm of the dead? Hold on. It is a torment. this unbearable non-understanding, this digging up of things not understood, of the most subjective. What's the point of that? Did I not discuss this dream with my friends? Why should it still be told to you once more? I forgot, forgive me, that you are also one of my friends, and have the first right to that dream, to my trust. Should what I give them not belong to you, I recognize my injustice. It seems to me that I despised you. I accept with sorrow how little I loved you. My joy at finding you again was not justified because it was not genuine. I recognize that the scornful laughter in me was also right. My feeling was not genuine because I did not truly love you. I, underline, must therefore learn to love you. You gradually open my eyes. I must thank you, my soul. Your hand is strong, yet just. I hope, or much more. I begin to hope for redemption. Here, someone stands beside me and whispers terrible things into my ear. Quote, "You write to be printed and circulated among people. You want to cause a stir through the unusual. Nietzsche did this better than you. You are aping St. Augustine." End quote. You hear, my soul, this damned speech, and you see my defenselessness against my own indignant weapon. Woe, even self-criticism underlined. Healing and thrice praised, shall I even let go of that? Quote, this fear, end quote, you say, quote, testifies against me, end quote. It is true. It testifies against you and me. It kills the holy trust between you and me. How and why should I care if someone says things like that? If there was not a nasty vanity in me, which I rank above you, my XX soul. XX is crossed out. All right. Which is more to me than a conversation with you. Why should I hide this doubt from you at all? I leave the decision to you. If it is good and your will, so it might benefit men in this or any other form. If it is your will, not our will, our is underlined, then it should be kept secret. What do I know? I understand how ineffably childish I am, to eagerly run ahead and to trade impertinently in a commodity that I have not created, and that has not even been created, and that, besides everything, cannot be created at all. Well, if you get like Kissinger and a whole bunch of other like well-known people on your side, you could raise several $1 billion and just, you gotta like talk like this, and it might end up in prison though. Anyway, if you, my soul, will not render it, you could close your doors this very day, and I would remain seated as a poor beggar in front of your doors. Oh, just like Fight Club or Kung Fu, the series. All right. However, this thought gets to me. It seems to me that your arrow hit home. Allow me to lay this doubt in your hand. You will know best what to do with it. You are silent, my soul. I don't want to force you and strive conceitedly. Do you want to cross over? Alas, into what abysses of secrecy are you descending? I watch you and you disappear. You spoke to me. You did good to me. Now you are silent. I patiently put down my pen. what else could I do? Wow. Cool. Well, that's our reading for today in the theme of wholeness and the sun. I guess. I don't know. Maybe later that'll make sense. But it's nice to have these things up there. It makes this look like a tarot card, right? Speaking of tarot cards, okay. The first intelligence, corresponding with Kether, the admirable intelligence. Number 2, Chokmah, illuminating intelligence. 3, Binah, the sanctifying intelligence. 4, Chesed, measuring, cohesive, or receptacular intelligence. Let's just stick with measuring. All right. 5, Givura, the radical intelligence. Radical! 6, Tiferet, the intelligence of the mediating influence. 7, Netzach, occult intelligence. 8, Hod, the absolute or perfect intelligence. 9, Yesod, pure intelligence. 10, Malkut, the resplendent intelligence. All right, the path of the fool, the scintillating intelligence. Oh, this is all in a different order. Let's see if I can put it very rapidly in correct order. Okay. The magician, the intelligence of transparency, the high priestess, the uniting intelligence, the empress, the illuminating intelligence, the emperor, the constituting intelligence, the hierophant, the eternal intelligence, the lovers, the disposing intelligence, the chariot, the intelligence of influence, strength, the secret intelligence, the hermit, the intelligence of will. Yod, Kaf. Okay, so jumping back to the 7 double letters. The wheel of fortune, the conciliation intelligence, or the intelligence of conciliation. Okay. Justice, the faithful intelligence. Lamed Mem. Okay, back up to the mother letters. The hanged man, the stable intelligence. Death, the imaginative intelligence. Nun Samek. Temperance, the probationary intelligence, or intelligence of probation. Samek Ayin. The devil, the renewing intelligence. Ayin Pei. The tower, the exciting intelligence. Tzadi, the star, Crowley. The natural intelligence. Kof, the moon, the corporeal intelligence. Resh is the sun, which is the collective intelligence. So that's the one, we'll highlight that one, the collective intelligence. The collective unconscious. Oh, what? What? Jung, the collective unconscious, the collective intelligence, wholeness, the sun. It all fits together, doesn't it? Or does it? I don't know. Yes. Where were we? That was Resh, right. Shin is the perpetual intelligence, and Tav is the administrative intelligence. Okay, so now I'm at 32 minutes. I don't know what you're at because I wasn't wearing any clothes when I hit record initially. And then I put clothes on. And well, anyway, I hope that you had fun. I certainly had something. Yeah, it was fun. It was fun. That was a thing. Okay, well, Merry Christmas if I don't see you again before then. It's the 23rd now. And if you don't celebrate Christmas, then, Merry Christmas. You don't have to celebrate it. I'm saying it to you. You don't have to say it back. So, anyway. Not making a political statement. I'm just saying, don't have an issue with me saying Merry Christmas, because, come on. Take it in the spirit in which it's given, which is love and joy and, like friendship and all that. Yeah, I don't know. I got nothing else. I don't think. Anything new on the horizon? Not really. Huh. All right. Cool. Hey, you know what? She's not going to see this. So I'll tell you what I got her. Our second date was to Taj Mahal. Our first date was to Cafe Coffee Day, which is like the Indian Starbucks. But then she took me to ISKCON, which is an international Krishna cult. And it was nice. I mean, it's a nice place and nice art and stuff. It's beautiful. Music, that whole Hare Krishna thing. Oh, the doggy. You have to have the doggy in the episode. And then, so then we corresponded on WhatsApp for like, I don't know, a week and a half and decided to go to Taj Mahal. So that was our second date, was to Taj Mahal. And then, so 1 year on my birthday or on Christmas or something, she got me like a model of Taj Mahal that was like this big. And then when we moved, I think it was when we moved here actually, it broke like beyond repair. I wasn't going to like glue it together and have a Taj Mahal with cracks in it, so it left us, and so I got her like a little crystal. Actually, is it around here? I can show it to you. I have to check the bottom and see, because I don't think they took the. Oh, I gotta get wrapping paper tonight. And I think it still has the price tag at the bottom. And if you didn't know, if you're wrapping presents for the holidays and it hadn't occurred to you, just in case, check and make sure the price tags aren't on the stuff you're wrapping. Just putting it out there. It's tacky. Not for any particular, I don't know. It just puts a dollar value on the gift. I mean, sure, the gift-giving thing is all capitalism and evil and all that, but, on a personal level, you don't have to be like, yeah, I spent $12 on you and 95 cents. So, yeah, here it is. Cute, isn't it? So, yeah, like I said, I'm pretty much, yep, and there's the old price tag. $12.50. No, actually 1,250 rupees, which is like $15. See? Comes right off. Now, I will, it's so nice. It's very nice, and it's a nice memory. Here's a picture of us when we were young, back in 2018, our trip there. All right, well, yeah. Now we've had a little Christmas time bonus section at the end that was spontaneous on my part. Ganesh says hi. See how he dances. Okay, now I think it's high time to finish this episode. So I will bid you adieu. Happy Hanukkah. Does anybody actually celebrate Kwanzaa? If so, have a good one. Happy Saturnalia and, winter solstice. And until next time, I bid you...